Behold, the ancient Uncle Buster's Rub-a-Dub.
One rub awakens the hunger, but two, elemental chaos.
Is that coffee on meat?
It's called Rub-a-Dub, baby.
Hand-blended coffee-based seasoning made for meat, forged in Hodler fire. Upgrade your flavor game. Uncle Buster's Rub-a-Dub, the official rub of legends.
From the early days of the XRP ledger comes a rare collection that captures the bold spirit of crypto's pioneers. Introducing Berserker Babes, 200 unique digital beauties from the original XLS 14D era. Each babe comes with her own style, attitude, and rare traits, from cyberpunk vibes to 8-bit titties. These aren't just NFTs, they're digital artifacts from XRP history. Limited to just 200 pieces, each Berserker Babe is one of a kind, verifiably rare, and waiting for her forever home on the blockchain. Minting exclusively on XRP Cafe. Own a piece of XRPL history before they're gone forever. Berserker Babes, bold, badass, XRP Ledger.
Yo, XRP Boardroom. What up, nerdy? What up, pimp?
Oh, dang, I was muted. What's up, man?
Chilling, man. We got Ghost in the background here from Mr. XRP Bags. You heard of him?
You heard?
You heard. What's up, man?
Shit, chilling. I got all my automobile stuff figured out, so that's pretty cool.
Fuck yeah.
Hey. Hell yeah. One sec. Go ahead.
Lone Wolf, US Inc. going down. Dude, that'd be so dope.
Nice.
Bradley Cirancione.
They got rid of that.
Who else? Bradley Cirancione with the soft C. Kevin Land, Nina Blossom. She is the chat. Nina? All your rub orders went out today. Holla at your boy Uncle Buster. Rub-a-Dub Inc.
What's up,
Let's
Nina?
run it.
Rub-a-Dub Inc. Hell yeah. R.I.P. Was it R.I.P.
Hey, a lot of people are doing
USA?
donations on top of the rub, man. And I'm honored. A lot of people are dropping donations on top of ordering rub. You're like,
oh snap,
it's
that's
crazy,
tight,
bro. But appreciate the support, man. Because
salute to that. Thank you guys.
Yeah. Till I got on YouTube, man, I was like the rest, bro. No one's trying to hear Buster. Actually, a lot of people did listen, but you do notice the people that don't more, you know.
Yeah.
But
definitely.
It was the same thing, man. You know, you get. I got a lot of people in though, like off the fly. Like, I mean, I think I went over 90 people personally, but you still get a lot of no's. You're like, what the fuck, you know?
Man, everyone has to go through that phase. Cold calls. You remember cold calls? Just calling everybody randomly. Nope.
And the best
one.
And the best salesmen, the best salesmen were the ones that will go get the no's. They didn't give a flying fuck if they got a no. They just go get them, you know?
Yep.
Because really, in that field, the more no's you get, the more successful you are.
Yeah, because the more training you get, it's free training.
Yeah, and you're talking to more people, right? Versus the person that's, should I talk to him? Should I talk to her?
Exactly. And then you kind of like pick up on a pattern. You kind of pick up like your own little routine of what to say and what not to say. You figure out like people and patterns and stuff like that. So
yeah, you start dialing in your own script.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Exactly.
Drew Smith. July 4th, Trump announced the death of the corporation of the United States.
Let's go.
Of America.
Yep.
Actually, Coin though.
Mm-hmm.
Coin dropped some fire yesterday. Yesterday did too, but coffee time, because he had mentioned like we could all wake up and then sort of fall back asleep. I think if there was a purpose of a Q psyop, it would be to make us feel like we won something, to put us all back asleep.
Yep.
I would think that would be the main thing on a Q psyop. Not that it's, it can't happen. It could happen. But can they make us feel like we won? You know, if we get the Republic and the Fed goes down and all these things we want happens, right?
Someone said what it do.
Go to sleep?
Yeah, but you know what? You know what though? I don't think so. I think everyone has woken up. I don't think we're going back to the old world, because I've been looking at social media and stuff, and people are like kind of tired of like everything. A lot of people are just kind of like, they're tired of like, just liberal garbage, and everyone's just like, no, we want a good life. We're done playing games. We're done with this divisiveness. We're done with all of this stuff. We're over it. And it's nice. It's really nice to see. Silver. It is. So, even Chuck Schumer was talking about that they might take out the IRS next. So I'm looking forward to that. That'll be pretty tight. So I'm bullish. I told you, I'm super bullish on the future. I'm bullish on this presidency. I'm bullish on this administration. This is going to be good.
All right, Chevy. We're down to 1 week. I'm holding it to you, bruh. Whatever's happening, you can feel the build up though. You know
yeah.
We're
definitely
building up to something, bro.
Like
Marcus Gramad, Rub-a-Dub.
Hell yeah. I think they're gonna do a fireworks show too. That's gonna be pretty epic.
Mo Zerps, what it do, fam?
I like your
Winter Dreams 279. Yo, yeah, man. Zerk should be here soon. He's doing real life duties. He's
go back
out
to
the Matrix.
Go back to more Zerps.
I like Mo Zerps, man. It's Mo Zerps is part of my saying, shut your fucking mouth, get Mo Zerps, and sit the fuck down.
Look at I like his profile picture. It's tight. With the Zerps.
With the Zerps.
On top of that ripple.
On the ripple
same
side.
That's tight. What's up, Tim? What's up, Drew?
Fuck crypto.
Fuck crypto.
Mojo, what up? Yeah, man.
See that link to situation? You want to address that, or we wait for Zerk? Because that's gonna be some spicy.
Go ahead, dude. Like
I'll wait for Zerk for that one. That's gonna be pretty.
Was it epic. All bad?
Yeah, it's bad.
No. Is it?
It's bad.
That's so sad.
It's so bad, bro. Someone's going to jail bad. This shit's. Fuck that, bro. I feel bad. Whoever's gonna go to jail. We're gonna find out. But you know what? This is gonna expose
how many people that claims not financial advice fucking back that shit up though.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what John was saying. John was saying that it's gonna expose a lot of things. So, oof, it's gonna be crazy.
Kozark, what's up, everybody? Bradley Simpson. Hopefully, just in time for the weekend. I think so, man. It'll probably. What's today? Tuesday. Yeah, it'll be there by the weekend. because it was in the mail today. Let's run it.
Yes. Yeah, it passed. We now have the big, beautiful bill. So it's just going to start taking off.
Bro, I'm way behind on comments. Holy shit. I thought I was at the bottom.
No, you're at the top.
That's crazy, bro. How fast this shit goes, man. Quant news. SLT.
Quant's bullish.
Yeah, I got nothing on Quant. I got Quant, but I don't have nothing on news, man. That Ripple case isn't quite finished. Looks like it will finish right around the July 17th, 18th.
Yeah, in days away compared to years. That shit's over. Get rid of it already.
I mean, if we get a pump in July.
July pump would be like what, $9? $7?
And then we'll be ready again at the end of the year for another to go the next phase in levels. You know what I'm saying?
At
so
$7,
dude, we're in a beautiful spot, to be honest. You know, and it took longer. It took longer than I thought, but and I've been bullish, bro. Like flip switch, I was like, fuck, 2018, 2000. I was in for like, I got in October. I was thinking about taking my retirement out, like when XRP was still at like a quarter, you know, and then I was like, you know, I didn't do it. And then it took off, came back down. And then I did it like, I think 6 months into crypto, 7 months into crypto.
At
I had the idea, man. I just didn't have my caramel balls wasn't brass enough at that moment in time.
It wasn't brass enough. At $7, bro, we've become number 2. So FOMO's gonna start kicking in because the ETH isn't doing any kind of movement. So first we get the ETH money in, and then after that we get the Bitcoin money in, and then that's all emotional run. And we hit our first massive emotional run, backed in and tied in with the utility run. It's gonna be glorious. It's gonna be so good. Finally. Took forever.
Now that Quant Fusion, isn't that like doesn't Fusion like use the actual Quant, the coin, with the Fusion little deal? I was reading up on that like a few months ago. I was like, oh snap.
All of Quant services uses Quant. All of it. Their subscription services, anything that's implemented with their products, they all just use Quant as their native.
Price then regulation, or regulation then price?
First one. Price first. Because you have to understand it's emotion first, right? Because once you have price is emotion, and then regulation, and then the regulation pushes price even further. But every time that a regulation or something good news has come for Ripple, pew, we've gone down.
I know.
So.
But that's why it's set up so nice, though, because it's just going to break out of it, and all the haters will be like put to bed. But I'm not against either way. Like, I think it depends on what kind of prices they want. Like, if we start going before regulation, then when regulations hit, it's going to go even higher. But either way, we about to move up, so it's all good.
E4 asked, go to E4's comment.
Let's see.
What type of chain is Cubic? Cubic is its own chain, bro. Bruh. It's its own chain, its own network, it's its own thing. It has nothing to do with Ethereum at all.
Here at the Boardroom, we've been adding to the Cubic bags.
Yep.
Just to be transparent.
Just putting it out there.
Yeah, just throwing it out there,
Just
man.
throwing it out there.
You know, because actually Zebek was like my last really gym, like. So yeah, I'm happy to be grabbing some cubic. And actually, guys in the comments, they've been talking about cubic for a few months, man. And you talked about it, Nerdy, but I never really grabbed it. But sometimes the comments just won't go away to where you have to bite the bullet and start grabbing some, man, and looking into it.
Cubic is on xt.com. If you go to xt.com, type it in Google. Just type in Google XT Exchange. You'll see that's like a black and yellow themed website. You get it from there.
Welcome to the XRP Boardroom. It's a live community chat where even you can join. We're dropping the link right now. Hit the link and join. Let's run it.
People wondering what I was eating. It's pistachios.
Pistachios. That's what I was. That was a good guess, man.
I love pistachios. Fire. They're expensive as fuck, but they're good.
David Barron, $5 gets you.
I want to try that.
367,071 cubics. Yeah, man.
Have you heard of this? The Dubai chocolate pistachio bar,
Dude.
It's basically like a chocolate
My
bar.
son was just talking about it.
It's
like,
filled
the
with
other day.
pistachios. I'll show you. It's looking delicious.
And it's hella expensive, right?
Hell expensive, bro. It's hell expensive. I don't know if it's a good thing or
That's
a bad
crazy
thing.
because my son was just talking about that.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing that me and Jax look at the same shit. I don't know if that's a good
Hey,
thing or a
dude.
bad thing.
Dude, the content Jax takes, man, you're like, dude. He sends my brain spinning, man. Like, and then if I show him anything, he'll be like, "Oh, I already seen that."
When you seen that? What are you talking about, Dad?
XR Papa.
What's up, Papa?
On deck. What's up, pimp?
Good. How you guys doing?
Not bad, man.
Happy that USA is gone. Fuck them.
$20 for a bar. Yeah, my favorite chocolate though is like Cadbury and Lynn. And Lynn, bro. Lynn's no joke too.
Yeah, but Cadbury is some shit else. But you have to get the Cadbury that's made overseas, not the Cadbury
Overseas,
that's made. Yeah, because they make it.
Because when my cousins come from England, bro, they'll bring like a whole bag full of Cadbury and
fucking fire. I hate the white one though. The milk chocolate and the milk. I don't like. So the first. Okay. Let's talk about the fruit bar. I didn't really like the fruit one. The nut. Was that fruit and nut bar? I didn't really like that one, but it kind of grew on me over time. It is actually pretty good now. But the milk chocolate one is where it's at.
Milk chocolate, almond.
Yeah,
with some almonds in that bitch. Man.
See, Marcus knows. Marcus said Cadbury. Yum. Yeah, exactly.
Pay me an XLM, Nerdy. Your snack game is tight.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm a fatty. Hold on. Let me share something. It's good to have good taste in food, bro. So, not like that. It's this right here. See, it's xt.com. You go there, and then it's this one right here. This is the site. And if you go to like market, you can see it. So go to market, and then right here. Big. It's right there.
XRP Chevy. Just ordered some Rub-A-Dub Buster. Yeah, man, good shit. You won't be disappointed, man. I got that shit down. And actually the bottle sizes too. Let me go grab a Kinder's bottle real quick.
I'm gonna put. Hold on. I always forget that when I share links in here, it's good from you. It's not from. So, Buster's not posting it. I'm posting it, but that's the site and the exchange for the cubic. What's up, Papa?
Just when I thought I couldn't get any uglier, look what happened.
No, you still got it.
I lost my hair, man.
You don't need that.
No, it's too hot.
You don't need that word.
Gotta get rid of it for the summer.
You don't need that. Oh, here's the chocolate bar that we were talking about earlier. So this is all pistachio filled bars. That's what it looks like.
That would be fucking amazing, though, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, see,
because generally anything with almonds
$40 for one.
That's crazy.
Yeah, these are hell expensive, bro. Eight of them are $200.
But it's more than just. There has to be more to it than just pistachios, because that's not. Pistachios aren't that expensive.
No, I think that they use like coffee with it's like coffee chocolate mixed with like other spices and stuff, but it's like supposed to be super good. Yeah, but it's like
food
super
you eat on the
chocolate.
moon, man. You have the moon to eat that food.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, Papa. After we moon, I'm gonna go traveling, but I'm gonna go on a foodie trip, and I'm just gonna go eat a bunch of bomb ass food.
You'd be 300 pounds, buddy.
No, I'll work. But that's the thing, though, Papa. Like, if you eat food from other places, it's actually not like it won't get you fat compared to like the food that we have, like we eat over here, and like if you eat in England or like it's all like all the shit that we have is all processed, so it makes us hella bloated and fat. But regular food won't make you fat.
Tim Shea, that's what I was thinking. Is 200 million cubic enough? Shout out to Chris Has Issues. That's actually one, though. 200 million is not that expensive to get it.
Yeah, it's really not.
I did get my ears lowered.
If you act now.
Okay, but here's the thing, though, that you guys have to be wary of is that if you're going to transfer a cubic from the XT exchange to your wallet, it's going to take, I think, cost like $1 million cubic. So just be wary of that. It's like $1 million or 2 million cubic. It's a lot of cubic because the gas fees, it's expensive.
Okay.
Well, the gas fees is not expensive. It's just the supply.
Let's break that down real quick. Let me look up what $1 million is in value.
It's like pennies.
$1 million cubic is $1.36. Who gives a flying fuck?
Yeah, it's $1,
right?
$1 fee.
But they are pimping the coins.
Yeah.
You know who used to do that too is fucking.
There's like 200 trillion. There's hella coins.
I can tell you what $1 million Z-back are worth. They got stole out of my Uphold account this weekend.
Oh no, are you serious? Damn.
Sure enough, an Uphold is just useless. Trying anything done.
Yeah, that has
I'm
a lot
going around in circles.
Yeah, that has a lot to do with you don't have Google Authenticator, do you?
Yeah.
You have Google Authenticator? Like when you send stuff off, it asks you for the code and all that?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Either someone hacked your email address and was able to get all that information, so they're able
or
to.
You hacked a link. And
no. When you have your two-factor authentication set, especially from your authenticator, you have to. The only way to get all that stuff is if you were to, if the email was compromised. If the email was compromised, then you can get all that information.
Well, how do they do that?
If your email is not secured and you have like you have like you're using your phone for authentication or something like that, then they can do it that way.
Why doesn't Uphold stop that? I mean,
Well, technically they kind of can't, because the way on their side, on their end, it just looks like you're doing everything because they have your credentials, so they can't even detect it.
why can't they claw it back?
You can actually, they can actually talk to support, explain them the situation. They're gonna want all the transaction IDs and all the history, and they might be able to help you. So yeah, definitely hit up support. They might be able to get your stuff back. That's for sure.
They've already got all that. I got on there today, and they're and getting on there. First off, I could get on there because my account has been frozen due to activity.
Yeah.
And so I couldn't get on there. Finally got on there. I can see all the transactions. I can see what the address it went to and everything else. So can they.
Mm-hmm.
So what? I don't get.
Yeah, they should be able to recover your funds, Papa. I don't think you should worry about it too much.
Yeah, and the thing is, I went on there and they shot me over to a like a third party almost.
Mm-hmm.
Zen. Oh, what the hell?
Yep. Zendesk.
Zendesk. Okay,
yep.
Is that a third party?
That's the help center. That's the platform that they use. Zendesk is the platform that they use for technical support.
Now, is that guy calls me on the phone? Is that normal?
Yeah.
Now, see, I'm real weary of it because he's asking me for my link for the ledger. I'm going like, whoa! I ain't giving my ledger shit up to nobody.
Yeah, they shouldn't be asking for your ledger and stuff like that. No. I would try to contact Uphold again and explain them the situation and say that you don't feel comfortable with the service technician or whoever you were referred to. Explain the situation and they'll get back to you. Uphold's pretty good at that.
I've been doing it all day.
They don't call you though. Uphold don't call you.
Well, like it was a third part. I was on Uphold and talking to their chat guy, and then he got me to a certain point. He says, "Okay, I'm gonna hand you over to this technician." And when he did that, it went to the Zendesk, and then he came on the scene, and then he ended up calling me and da. So that's where I'm at now, and I'm like, no, we're not doing anything on my ledger. I'll give up the ZBEC. I ain't chancing anything on my ledger.
Yeah, I should have nothing to do with your ledger. This is. I'll show you what it looks like, so you can. Oh damn it! Sorry, wrong one. This one.
Yeah.
Yep. This is Zendesk. This is like customer support. Yeah.
Yeah, I went and looked it up on the internet just to see what it was, but that's who they're using.
Mm-hmm.
But I was just, hell, I'm gun shy now.
Fabio Ferreira. Guys, let's say you got some extra money to invest. Would you just buy and keep stacking the crypto bags, or would you wait for a big drop?
Don't wait. I
wouldn't wait.
I made a whole post about dollar cost averaging, and Buster talks about that stuff too. And we had a whole conversation about ratios and DCAs and all that stuff. But basically, over time, let's just say that you're waiting for a perfect moment. In a perfect moment, let's just say your perfect moment is $1.30. Okay. If you were to buy high and lows over a period of time, your dollar cost average might end up being like 80 cents, which would be like way cheaper than had you just waited for a perfect moment. So just keep buying, bro.
If you're not sure though, a good way is to put half in and save half for a drop. And then, if you don't get the other half in, you don't get it in, but you at least have money available if it was a drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. Put some money in the bank, just saving it and wait until a black swan, see what happens. It doesn't.
Papa, I got to tell you about something, Papa. There's a scam going on right now. Well, it's not a scam, but it's like this whole, they call it, what do they call it? They call it jugging or something like that. Something like that. I forgot what it was called. But basically what it is that they follow people to a bank and they wait for you and they'll wait for you to withdraw money or whatever. And then they just rob you. pull up a gun. And
Good
rob you
luck.
over, so. Yeah, I know it's not gonna be a good day for them when they meet you, but yeah, it's a whole shebang. There's been a lot of elderly people that's been losing hella money. This one elderly person lost like 70 grand. It's really fucking sad.
Especially in the little town I'm in, that I go to do it, Deer Lodge, Montana. Everybody's carrying.
Nice.
Rich and
not
more.
in the city, because the city's gone to shit. But yeah.
What is the best cold wallet to use, guys?
I
would say decent Elapal.
No, I would say decent and Ledger, to be honest, because so here's the thing about a lot of crypto wallets is that there's a large majority of them that do not support Bluetooth. Decent supports Bluetooth, but also supports a very large catalog of tokens. So decent, if you're not really like, you don't really want to worry about, setting up, like, for example, Papa had trouble with like Hedera, and someone had trouble with XDC or something like that, right? If you get a decent wallet, just add account, add Hedera, add XDC, and boom, it's there. You don't really have to worry about nothing. But if you were to do the same situation with Ledger, you could still do it now that you can, but with Ledger you'd have to go through a little bit of extra hoops just to make that happen. So I would say decent.
I just got 2 decents delivered today.
Nice.
Hello.
Yeah, I like decent.
Hello,
I like
Governor.
Elapal.
Yeah.
I use decent for all the trust lines,
Mm-hmm.
But
Ooh-wee. Thank
yeah,
you,
you can't
Freddy.
go wrong, man.
Hi, Papa. Hi, Nerdy. Hi, Buster.
How you
That's
doing?
what up, pimp? There's a decent link. I think it's 30% off, 25% off.
I think it's 20. I think it's 20.
30.
Oh, it's 30.
Wow.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
But I would
Oh,
say get it locked up, man. Get your Zerps on a cold storage with a no send, with 0 trust lines involved in that whole wallet. So get your Zerps isolated on, and then use a decent for all your trust lines. Get it mixed up a little bit.
Zebekian.
Multiple wallets.
Zebekian's got the write-up ready for me, and he just hands me the pen. Here you go, motherfucker. And I just sign it and look at him. Shit.
Hands you the pen. That's
Yeah.
slick. This guy.
Here you go, buddy.
Yeah. This is it. This is your decent. It supports a lot of freaking stuff. But yeah. So this does have Bluetooth, mother truckers. And it's a pretty good wallet. So
Well, at what point is the Ledger Nano S not going to be even usable? I mean, I've heard that you can still use it, but it's not getting upgraded.
yeah, the Nano S is gonna be they're gonna end support for that pretty soon.
So is it going to become useless, or can you still store stuff on it and use it?
You can still store stuff on it, but I don't really think they're gonna focus on like developing.
I'm
shit for it.
I'm putting it all on decent and just putting them back in the safe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Decent is probably your best bet.
Hey, Papa, I think your laptop mic is picking up everything. Try to change your audio setting so it takes your mouth mic.
Okay.
I was thinking about that on the way home. The thing about cold wallets is that you gotta, like, for the everyday Joe, it's not good to give them a cold wallet and then just like cut ties, because they don't know how to fucking deal with it. Because, for instance, the firmware
Yeah.
upgrades and all this shit. Yeah, newbies would not know what the fuck to do, and so all of a sudden they'd think it would be broken, and then they would ask the wrong person. Let's say their cold wallet doesn't get updated, and because they don't know to update it, and they ask the wrong person. Let's say you help them out, you get them a cold wallet. Because right now, fucking newbies are fucking absolute just fucking imbeciles. Like, they will fuck this up 110% if you don't teach them and hold their hand. Oh, I don't
Cold
know.
wallet.
They're going to fuck
Cold
it up,
wa-
which means someone's going to steal their shit. Sorry, go ahead.
Mix, aka Jasol. Cold wallet is not Bluetooth. Is that a question statement?
I think he's just trying to say that like true cold wallets are not Bluetooth. There's only a few air gap wallets out there.
SafePal, EloPal.
Yeah. SafePal, EloPal. And then there's a couple one. Nerdy's got one. Don't Which you? Oh no, is that Bluetooth?
One key. I have one. One key is also Bluetooth.
Yeah, the Keystone or whatever the fuck it was.
No, one key. This one's also Bluetooth.
That's Bluetooth. So
Bluetooth. Yeah, that's not air gap.
Decent's Bluetooth as well.
Yeah,
but I mean,
Bluetooth.
Yeah,
EloPal versus
not air gapped.
I like EloPal, but I'm not like, oh fucking Decent's not as good because it's Bluetooth. I mean, you still ain't gonna get shit off the Decent, bro.
Yeah, you're not. It's secure enough to not. You know what I mean?
But yeah, absolutely air gapped is SafePal or EloPal, and those are absolutely air gapped.
Well, you can go other. You can go other way.
NFC.
Right, yeah, it says it right there. Bluetooth. Make my screen bigger, real quick.
Yep. But that's the thing. Like other people will bring up that Bluetooth wallet. Right, other people will bring up like Tangem, and like I know Bags loves Tangem and stuff, and it's one of those things where it's a good fucking wallet. It's a solid ass wallet, but at the end of the day, Tangem's still NFC, which is near fields communication. Yeah. But at the end of the day, motherfucking newbies, they'll let's say you help them a little bit, you get them there, you get them a cold wallet, put your shit on it, you put their shit on it. They will fuck that up because they won't update their shit after a while, and then they'll realize why the app's not working or something, and they'll ask the wrong motherfucker to help them, and that motherfucker will steal all their crypto.
And I agree with you because I've had like 3 newbies, lose their shit with Zaman Wallet, bro. So I'm not quick. That's a good point you made, Zerk, because I'm not quick to get people on their own wallets if they're not at a certain level.
These are all Bluetooth,
you know, even if they spent because you tell them, look here, motherfucker, don't lose your code and fucking save these words. And then next thing you know, I had somebody call me 2 years later that didn't save her codes.
They got a new phone. You guys fucking their old phone. Yeah.
And then, XRP goes to fucking 275 and I got a phone call because they can't find.
Because don't you know it's your fucking fault, Buster?
It's your fault.
You held their hand into the glory land.
But when you know you're dealing, like, even if you get someone real quick, Nerdy, even if you get somebody in crypto, but they're still Matrix, on the Matrix side, the Matrix side likes, exchange is probably better for them.
Yep.
You know what
it
I'm
needs
saying?
to be. Yep. That they need to,
unless they got like 5Gs in the game, but I mean, it's probably better for them because
even
they
5Gs
can jump in the pool with their phone.
Well,
go get a new phone and they can still get on the fucking exchange.
Here's I don't mean to, I'm not trying to speak for you, but here's Matrix Brain. Matrix Brain is where a large enough, not massive, but it has to be large enough, preferably massive. The company has to be large enough where the sheep Matrix Brain, NPC brain, trusts it.
Yeah.
For instance, McDonald's is killing you with baby meat and all the poison food, but because McDonald's is so big, it's so big and it's been so big for so long, people fucking love it. They trust it.
It's good.
It's like, it's crazy, bro. But that's what I'm saying, and that's what you're saying. I just was excited. That's what you're saying, Buster. I was excited when you brought that up because it's like, fuck yeah, because that's real truth. Real truth is motherfuckers will trust exchanges because they've heard that name or read it in some mainstream MSN fucking Forbes 500 fucking hyper fucking media, newspaper article online or some shit.
Yeah.
I've heard of that. Coinbase. You got Coinbase? I got Coinbase. I'm a fucking sheep.
No. Sheep.
That's
sheep
what
is
they are,
Robinhood.
bro. That's what they do. Yeah.
Sheep is Robinhood.
What's Fidelity?
Yeah.
What's Vanguard? I don't use that shit. I got Robinhood. Robinhood's the best. I got a Robinhood card.
Fucking
bro, didn't Robinhood halt trading on not only
Robinhood, bro,
GameStop, they halt trading on fucking Doge. Remember when Doge started
yeah.
mooning? They stopped trading immediately. That motherfucking that
They even did on
that's
they
Aston
did on
Fisher
AMC.
they. I got to
They did
tell
on
you
the
though,
AMC and the
AMC and
other-
GameStop.
GameStop.
AMC was a bowling
they
alley.
stopped it,
GameStop was the other one, but that they stopped all trading as soon as they started rocketing. That's fucking illegal. That is fucking fraudulent as fuck. But here's the other thing about Robinhood. I used to talk mad shit about them. Not your keys, not your crypto. But Robinhood started sharding, so I have to give them credit. They shard, which is that where they split the keys in 3 ways.
Yeah, not shard. It's shard.
Shard. Sorry. They started sharding themselves. Yeah. But whatever. So what I'm saying is Robinhood at least has some sort of layer or level of security. Just like what is it? It's not just like because you don't have a physical device. Yeah. But when same thing with Uphold too. I'm not going to keep them.
Uphold. Yeah.
Yeah. Uphold shards.
Yeah. Papa has a negative taste on his tongue right now.
Oh, because they fucked you recently. Yeah.
No,
welcome to the club, Papa. Welcome to the club, Papa.
They stole my Z-Backs this weekend.
Did you file a ticket?
Oh, I've done everything. I've been on the phone for hours and on the computer for hours.
Okay.
You know what?
So
you know what?
Were you trying to transact it? Did you guys talk about this before I got on here?
Yeah.
A little.
All right.
What was that, Papa? Finish your sentence. I want to know
what pisses me off with these with this Nano S. Now, see, I've got like 6 people in the crypto now, and I got them all on Nano S. Now they all gonna have to switch.
Mm-hmm.
Well, are they really though? Because Nano S has got what 3 coins that are on the main screen, and you could just sort of cycle them through. You just gotta
but the upgrade, or the update, they're not gonna update it anymore. So sooner or later, it's gonna go to shit. I think, and you ain't gonna be able to use it.
I think you're still.
You can use it. I think it just won't have updates. Yeah.
Yeah, it won't have the updates. So if you want a coin, you're not going to be able to add a coin on there.
That pretty much.
But you're going to be able to send and receive.
Yeah.
Through fucking Nano S.
So for all intents and purposes, it's going to have the same security and just kind of do its thing. Exactly. Especially if it's only XRP, you're only getting people into ZERPs, right, Papa?
Yeah.
Or is it more than that?
Just mostly that. Maybe XLM on a couple, but nothing else.
All right, this is perfect segue.
When I onboard people, it's mostly they start off with Zaman, and then cold wallets happen later once they put their time in.
Hit that one, Nerdy, real quick before you go.
Doesn't Bluetooth and the decent will have no? It's always on. So here's the thing. I'm gonna go over these wallets real quick, okay? But first, I'm gonna compliment what Zerk just said. The onboarding process, which we've learned to take, is to basically advise people to download the Zum wallet because you literally only focus on XRP, and then we advise them to just buy the Tangent card or the Zum Pro subscription or whatever, and then they're able to just back up everything that way. That's the best way. But back to the Ledger stuff. Now this is the X. I bought the X because it had Bluetooth and all these things, but let me tell you something about this thing. I gotta go on a little tangent rant.
Let me tell you something.
This is made really, really simply.
Run it.
But the logic board is the button. Okay? What do I mean by that? I mean that this button right here, as you see that you press it in, is tapping the logic board inside of here. And what happens is that there's pins that the logic board sits on, which connects to the battery. And what happens is that those pins, because you're pressing this button and it's connected right to the board because the battery is underneath here, and there's pins right here. So when you press it, you're bending the pins down. So eventually what happens is that you'll get an error saying that it can't charge no more because the pins are not making contact with the battery, which stops charging. And then people get freaked out that the ledger doesn't work. But technically all you do is you just go around this seam with like a hold on, where'd it go? I can't see shit. One of these. If you take one of these pry tools and you go along this edge around the screen, you can pop it. There's like clips around here, and you pop it open, and basically you just take the pry tool and you bend up the pins again, and you put it all back together, and it charges. It works perfectly. The problem with that is that this is like $100 and something. Why the fuck do you have to do that? So I would advise people to not get the Nano, the X. If you're gonna get a ledger, I would highly suggest you just get the flex or you get the stacks. That's just from personal experience. That now I do have the smaller one, the newer ones, and they kind of solve the problem with these. I think this is the one the Papa's talking about, right? The S. This one right here, it's no battery and it's USB-C, so you just plug it in, and these work perfectly fine. They're really nice tactile buttons. I really like this one. So
it works great.
This is beautiful. This is a gem. But the only problem with this is that it gets powered.
That's the S, right?
Yeah, this is the S. This is the S, and then the X. I would say stay away from the X. If you're gonna try to get the X, just get the Flex. To be honest. Now that brings me to the one key. Now, this is a treasure, right? And this is a one key. Now the difference between these two is that they're literally the exact same thing, right? Because this is the treasure and it's open source, meaning that the software and everything's open source. And what the one key is basically a treasure with Bluetooth. So I would, if you like the treasure and stuff, I would say get the one key instead. These products from one key are fucking solid, right? And they're also type C, and they're super thin, super light, and they fit in your wallet. And the on buttons right here, you just turn it on, and then boom, you have your one key logo, and then you put in your pin, and then boom, you're good to go. And it's Bluetooth as well. So these are sick. These are fucking sick. I really like these. So, but these only support whatever tokens that the Trezor network supports. That's what only these ones support. Now that brings me to the Decent wallet. I'll turn it on. So this Decent wallet is probably the best one. None of these have fingerprint sensors. Decent wallet is the only one with the fingerprint sensor, and it works. So the reliability of this wallet is that it consistently works whenever you need it, and that's why I love this thing. It holds its charge. The new ones are Type C. This is the older one with the B, but the new ones are Type C, and they're kind of lighter, which is kind of weird. It might be just the same thing. Could just be on my head, but yeah, I would say get the Decent wallet just for ease of use for everyone. That's it.
That's beautiful, bro. Yeah. You know, honestly, I've never really I think a while back Buster gave me he was like, we were doing something and he gave me like he was like, go get yourself a fucking Elapal, and I never got it.
Yeah.
So on air, I'll admit, oh fuck, I never got it. So, but I'm supposed to get one. And because my other shit's on Decent, and like there's like some Safe Pals and Zaman and all that, I never got that Elapal. But the Elapal, I think, in my opinion, might be the best, but it's got to be the Titan Mini.
Yeah.
Or the Titan. But no, the Titan's the big one that has issues with the charge, right?
Yeah, it has a proprietary charger to it and all that stuff. So wherever you go, you have to bring the.
That's fixed though. Like the old school Titan had charging issues, but they changed it since then.
It's proprietary. It's like a little magnetic modular thing that has a C cable. So it is technically proprietary. If you lose that magnetic fucking thing,
you're kind of fucked.
You're fucked. But there is a C cable attached.
Yeah.
But no, that shit I think would probably be my favorite once I get it. I just haven't gotten it yet.
Tangem card, bro. Tangem card, no batteries, no charging. Put this through a storm, run over it with a car, put it in a fire, and take it out. It'll probably still fucking work. These are resilient as fuck. These are resilient as fuck. If you're
that's
paranoid, this is
one I don't have yet. I want to get one.
If you're a paranoid ass person, Decent Wallet sells their own cards, but they're technically Tangem cards, but a Decent branded card. Or you can get the Tangem card from Tangem, but Tangem also has a ring, which is also pretty sick. But these cards are fucking dope. So if you don't want to worry about writing down your keys, you don't want to worry about any of that stuff, and you want the easiest possibly onboard experience in your life, I would say buy the card, because the card comes in the mail. You'll get 2 of them. You download the app, you tap it on your phone, and you're fucking good to go. And that's literally it. And you tap the backup card, and that's your fucking backup card, and you're done. You're ready to
shout out Zebekian Savage, $20 super cash app. Appreciate you. And one more for Nerdy X. Sean T got some money. He's trying to get a streaming computer there, bruh.
Oh yeah, I called you back, bro. I'll call you after the show and we'll talk about it.
Beautiful. But here's the thing with cold wallets, a lot of newbies don't understand. They're like, oh, but am I gonna? How do I use it? Like, I'm telling you, bro, these fucking idiots. And so it's one of those things where you're literally don't have to use it. Like once we start fucking mooning, you're not doing multiple transactions per day. You're doing like one fucking ice cream lick, like maybe in the beginning, and then you wait months or years. That's it. Like if you're new, you ain't touching that shit. You go one ice cream lick, or you get somebody with an exchange to sell it and make sure they factor in taxes. You know, God forbid. You factor in taxes and shit. You get your money. You're good. Then you fucking slowly fucking figure out how to get an off ramp. You know, shit for the Zaman newbies. Isn't there an off ramp? Isn't Topper's not an off ramp, but isn't there an off ramp on that? On X apps on Zaman?
X. Hold on, I'll show you. They do have they have Topper, whatever. The fuck
Topper by Uphold, but that's only how to buy it. Is it also? It's like you.
Yeah, you're right. It's only buy. It's only buy,
right?
Yeah, it's only buy.
Then,
so yeah,
don't you have to have it like you could only buy from Topper, but you still have to do some sort of KYC because you're fucking with like Stripe or Plaid or whatever third party.
Yeah.
So you still got to do KYC. You can't be a ninja. Yeah.
That's just required for doing any kind of payments like that.
Marcus
Gurman. You know what sucks is whenever you got a newbie like me trying to guide 6 more newbies. Now that's some risk buster.
Yeah. Well, thank God you're doing it, man.
Yeah,
you're not a newbie. No.
But
here's the thing, bro. Marcus got a point though. I got problems with the descent because my shit gets fucked up, and I got to change my my thumbprints regularly. You know,
my old one sucks, but after Mr. Descent came on Extra Bullish Hour. And then with my newer ones, I had no problem with it. And they said they upgraded the thumbprint. But you could also turn off the thumbprint. So you don't have to edit it 3 times and then it fails to put in your code. You could go in the settings and just turn off the biometric on the thumbprint.
Just punch your code in. Okay.
And to do the pin. Yeah.
I was going to ask that question because I'm just getting them.
Well, honestly, you're not down in the dumps, Papa. It's, man, I haven't done any maintenance. I got an old like USB B Descent that's all chewed up and shit. And I got another one that's I need to get the new ones with the C cable
they
and then
you
upgrade firmware. What?
Didn't you get it? I thought Bag gave you one. They sent you one.
Fuck no, they didn't.
For real?
You talking about Descent? Yeah, no.
Yeah,
they said email me and we'll give you a new one, and I never emailed them.
Oh, well, fucking email them, bro.
Well, I don't give a fuck, dude.
Fucking email them.
But no, I'll do a 2-pack from our own shit, and then just get the Descents on point, and then I'll get a L Pal Titan Mini. That's what I want.
Anthony Williams, who should I be listening to when you need the firmware fat updates? Honestly, for me, it'll be a coin you want to get, and then it won't be on there until you update, right?
Yeah.
And then the newer coins. So that's how normally I get on. You know, normally it's when I want to do a certain move, then I have to do an update, and then I'll do it. But
you update these through what they call a Descent bridge, and the Descent bridge is basically it's like the way how it talks to everything.
It's a baby program.
It's technically the driver, and and then you have to use a Chrome browser, and then you're gonna have they'll give you instructions on this. I think it's like you have to press like down and OK. You have to hold it or some shit, and then it goes into like boot mode or something, and then you plug it in and it starts updating. But that's it. That's all you do, and then you update the app. But hold on. So if you look, damn it, stupid thing. So
those are two Descents squished together.
Yeah. So you see, I don't know if you can see it, but the top one, the top one is Type C, and the bottom one is the old school.
Yeah.
So the new ones come with like this with the C. So yeah. And the cool thing about that is that it works with your iPhone cable. So pretty dope.
Yeah, because iPhone just went C, didn't they?
They went C. So everything is C now. So you just need one cable for Samsung, iPhone, or whatever.
Damn, iPhone went C?
You're good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ellie, Berserker with his fat fingers and his fat bitches.
Yeah.
And his broom.
And my broom.
Let me give you guys something. Hold on, real quick. I'll show you guys something real cool.
Do it. Ellie, get on the show. Let's go. Chat's links in the chat. Hell yeah.
Now, if you really want to be super slick with it, like
let me
super
find that
slick
question,
with it,
bro.
Samsung, because I was a Samsung fanboy at one point in time, like for literally my whole life until I migrated to Apple because they had their own chips now. But this is a Samsung lanyard, official from T-Mobile. And the cool thing about this lanyard is that it's a cable and it has Type-C. So if you really want to get fancy with it, you can get one of these lanyard Type-C's.
Fucking fancy.
Yeah.
It's fancy.
And you can have the cable wherever you go, and you can plug it into anything and charge your phone or do whatever. So
run it, bro.
That's also a thing.
Zebekian Savage, how does a cryptocurrency pop? In other words, if people are investing, let's say 1 billion in BTC today, and the same goes for XRP, why does BTC go up in value? It just depends on what point you're talking about, because if your buddy was invested in XRP for the last year, he'd be up 5x. BTC hasn't went up 5x. So we were 50 cents forever.
Yeah,
if we go back 7 months,
we
8 months
30
ago,
cents forever. 35.
We got to go a little further than that now, because we're July 1st. You go back to October,
bruh, the 50,
and we were like 50 something cents. And if you go back to September, we were like 37 cents was like the last time I bought. So from that point on, we fucking whooped ass on BTC. So don't get caught up in the price of BTC, whether he just sees it's $80,000-$90,000 that it's superior, but it's not.
Damn, that was beautiful, Buster.
And he should be on.
Yeah.
And we're not even fucking talking about your name, Zebekian Savage. We don't even want to go to the Zebek numbers if his ass would have put $1,000 in Zebek, right? So it is what it is, man. Some people
didn't that shit like 4 or 5x too?
Fuck yeah, dude. Zebek
went almost 7 at one time.
Yeah, 8.
Yep, it's the X's.
Close to 10. I mean, Zebek went close to 10x.
And that's the exact reason why the Bitcoiners are gonna fucking cry.
And then it just disappears off your Uphold account.
Fuck, I'm sorry, Papa. That sucks. That's crazy.
Can't get me down, man. Oh, they don't mess with my Zerps. I'm happy, man.
Well, I'm assuming you guys talked about it. So you looked at your history, right? Your transaction history on Uphold.
Yeah.
So you bought Zebek, and then all of a sudden it disappeared.
Somebody just hacked in and took it.
Who
right
the
off
fuck?
the account.
How in the fuck? What?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Is there a transaction history of the motherfucker taking it?
Yep. I got the address where it went, the whole 9 yards.
How in the fuck did they get into your? How'd they get into your account? That's weird. Okay, so they're. Okay.
I don't know.
You just got to keep.
I've been on the phone. I've been on the phone and the computer all day trying to figure it out myself.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of customer service.
Nonsense.
Jim in Japan.
What Buster was saying about the lows and everything, the 52-week low on XRP is 38 cents. The 52-week high is like
3 something, right?
It's like
340ish.
Something like that. My browser's fucking up.
So that's a 7x right up the bunghole.
Yeah, and if Bitcoin does a 10x, that's $1 million. That's $1 million $1 million Bitcoin, but that's not going to happen. That's not happening anytime soon. So
no, and even if it does, even if it hits fucking 20 million, or let's say 10 million, that's 10x to get to $1 million, and then another 10x. So that's what, 100x.
Mm-hmm.
I like that's nothing. Knowing where what we know and where these other assets are going to go.
Yeah,
that's not a damn thing.
Yeah,
not to argue. Sorry, go ahead. Not to argue.
No, 52-week high is $3.38. That's what Lone Wolf and Dahmer are saying, but that's Canadian dollars.
Yeah. Not to argue, tech background here per Decent Wallet website. You have to be in pairing mode on the wallet for the Bluetooth to be on. So it's not on or active every time you turn it on, reassuring. Amen. Yep, that's correct. So you have to turn on your wallet for the app to sync via Bluetooth.
It syncs Bluetooth, and then the only time it's going to sync after that is to sign something.
But that's what Kurt, if you rewind it a little bit and listen to what Nerdy said, that's what Nerdy meant. And he used the right context.
But your Bluetooth
it's automatic as soon as you turn everything on.
Yeah, is on. But yeah, and that's when you're actually sending something. Like, I mean, how often do you actually even send anything off? You just otherwise it's just an app, right? Until you pull out your Bluetooth.
Savage.
Damn, this motherfucker just came in and cracked a beer and said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna join."
What's up, Savage?
Nina Blossom.
The
What's chat is here.
Yeah,
I love you, Nina.
What up,
I
Miles?
appreciate your guys' answers. Again, I'm just trying to move everybody into ZERPs, kind of like Fuma. Anytime that comes up, I bring everybody over.
man, Fuma's too smooth.
The most common question I get to date, though, is that same question, and that's kind of why I really don't know how to answer that. But once you guys go into the ratio talk and then how you guys set it on your 50,
and you can tell them
run.
You could also
that's where it makes sense.
You could also tell them, you know why every billionaire tells you to buy a BTC? Because it's not the one. Right? So yeah, to me,
I just don't understand why
everybody wants everything in writing, but what's not written is obvious. Like
they don't want to do the research.
Well, I never understood. Yeah.
For so long to where it's not even funny, bro. Yeah. Go ahead, Zerk.
I never understood. It's not me hating on BTC Maxis or whatever. It could be any fucking coin. I don't care. But it's I never understood the absence of them understanding the X's. If it goes to $10 million, which is fucking clown world, like the clown year,
for sure.
Yeah. If it goes to 10 fucking million, much less 1 million, but if it goes to 10 million, that's 100x. Or is that 100x? And then because I'm not,
no, you're
am
right.
I doing that right? Yeah, that's 100x. So 100x from now, 100x times what for ZERPs?
10 million would be. Oh,
hold on.
For what
100x for ZERPs is what? $200?
$200,
it's at $217
not from
right
the
now.
50 cent range. It's only $50, bro.
$50, right?
You know
exactly. But at $200,
if you've been in ZERPs,
that's a lot of money, dude. But you would have had to have had. So for it to work, you have to have the same amount of fucking Bitcoin. So let's say they both go to 200x right now, where they're at and where they're at now, and they both go to 200x. You would have had you have to have a chunk to make it work. So if you have to have that 10,000 Bitcoin bag or that 20,000 Bitcoin, dude. Motherfuckers having 20,000 Bitcoin, you ain't on this show. You're
and
not
also,
on X. You're in the fucking Maldives eating cake off a stripper's ass. Like, you're not even in the real world at that point.
But when you put the X's into
Bitcoin.
reality, when you put X's into reality, there's zero fucking chance that Bitcoin is going to outspend XRP.
Hell
it's
no,
not happening. And if you think there's even even a $1 million Bitcoin is a 10x. So you go from the 50 cent range. If you've been in XRP, you needed a $5 XRP. Yeah. Right now, if you just got in XRP, you need a $20 XRP. So, it's just not even close, bro.
It doesn't work. The math doesn't work. So back to the thing is,
what happens when the math doesn't math?
Bro,
you buy XRP.
But we're talking about motherfuckers that are educated, that got money, got good careers, got houses, got cars, got bitches, or got a fine ass wife. They're not dumb, but for some reason, this one fucking fact, simple economic fact, they don't get because of the emotions of mainstream media and all those billionaires out there telling you to buy BTC.
Yeah,
They
fuck all
cannot.
that.
They can't resist their ego.
Yeah.
That's the downfall. Ego.
There's safety in being in the herd, because if the herd says it's smart, then you're smart.
right.
Damn, Miles. Write that down, bro. Write that down.
Echo chamber validation.
until enough dumb people get it right, then they'll start looking like, oh, maybe.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, they'll have to experience either the lack. Let's say Bitcoin sticks around and grows from here on out. Let's say it doesn't have a tank or goes away. Hypothetically, they would have to experience the lack of the X's that everybody else is getting.
Right.
So in other words, they have to witness everybody else skyrocket the fuck past them, all the XRP heads, all that. And then Bitcoin only goes to 500,000. Then it chunks up to 700,000. Then it goes to 1 million. Then it goes to 1.5 million. Like, you're going to just like be put on the shelf.
Well, you know what's funny is I have the boys chat, and they jumped into Xerxes immediately. I didn't even have to basically de facto of them. They were game. They just wanted to know how, and we walked them through that. But I got other individuals that obviously have more money into stocks and whatnot, and are looking to get into crypto. But some of those questions that they have is just like, come on, guys, like, you're gonna dive in and do your own research.
Yeah.
Or
they're scared as fuck. They're looking. They're used to it.
That's the second
They're
part.
scared as fuck, and they're used to an Amazon pump, which was a big ass pump. But you would have to have had to been in when fucking Bezos was in the office sitting on phone books.
Right.
Like, you see what I'm saying? He no longer is
also,
that Bezos. Like, it doesn't. That opportunity's gone. But that's what I'm saying. They see those big strikes, Amazon, but it took 13 years, 15 years to get there.
But even then,
10 years or whatever, you know,
if they're seeing the zeros on the right. If you're talking about the zeros being on the left, they still don't.
Yep.
They still don't get that.
Wow.
Hear a funny
and
story?
also,
Zebekian,
right now it's 48,000. It's 48,600 XRP per one Bitcoin.
Yep.
During the election, it was 150,000 XRP per one Bitcoin. So right now it's already outpaced it 3-1.
Yep.
See, the way you explain it here, this is so much more doable versus me trying to answer their hopes and dreams, so to say, right?
Don't you know it's your fault? Now that you've got them all into it, why isn't XRP mooning, Savage? Why isn't it mooning?
I'm all right with that because they actually seen a moon. They seen Zebek. They see me going through my emotional state when I heard Uncle Buster said get Zebek, and I said okay, it was 00097 when I bought it, and I was in it, and I dumped for a straight 4 mil buy, and then they see me all unemotional, very emotional, and they're like, I want part of this
roller coaster.
Yeah, and they jumped in too immediately right after I did. And the other ones, they hesitated. So, they were the laughing stock at the end.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things. These fucking gems are utility backed too. That's what's even crazier.
Yeah.
Is that Zebek isn't just a little runner gem. No, this motherfucker's like payroll.
No, that motherfucker
for the world. Like,
even Zebek though.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
Well, on XRP, about the ratio that you're just mentioning right now. Someone could have sold one of their Bitcoin for XRP and then bought back their Bitcoin with XRP, and they could have got free XRP. Just think about that. But they fucked up, or they could have just bought Bitcoin. Or they could have bought two Bitcoin with the same amount of XRP. Had they understood the ratios.
But if they would have sold one Bitcoin, if they'd have sold one Bitcoin at 150,000 ratio, they could have got the Bitcoin back and have 100,000 XRP in the bank right now.
Exactly. Which is wild, right? And they fucked up on that.
But then also,
everyone's a maxi.
What did Savage say?
People get
Savage.
Yeah. People are too emotional.
Also,
man.
It goes for Zebek too, because even the XRP people don't like to hear that there's no fucking way XRP is outspending Zebek because of this. right?
Right.
So for us to go to $5.36, this needs to be 256 billion, right?
Indeed.
So you have to double that market cap. But then when you go look at Zebek, let's go ZBCN.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Run it.
You run it.
And you're not accounting.
When you go to Zebek market cap, it's not on here. It's not on this one. Damn it. That's how small it is. It's probably I would say like in the
I'll tell you.
I don't know, 100 million.
Like 214 million
versus 130 billion. So
right.
It doesn't take much to start spinning Zebek up the chart.
MC's at 279.63 mil. 280 mil basically.
280 mil. All right. I wasn't far off.
Oh, that's 27 mil.
No.
28 mil. Or is it 280?
It's 280.
280. Because last I checked,
thought I
it
heard
was
him
like
say
214. Yeah.
But when we were buying it, I was buying it
low.
like 40, 50 million market cap, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Bro,
I
this is just
appreciate
old
the info,
Wild
guys.
West market. Yeah, this is just the old Wild West market analysis. This isn't even fucking utility. Like, wait till this shit starts doing shit. Yeah.
Utility run's gonna be beautiful.
I'm
looking forward to that shit so bad, bro. I'm looking to that shit so bad because it's gonna be once in a lifetime, fucking 1,000% pump, 2,000% pump, 3,000% pump. You're like, what the fuck?
But these are things that aren't
This
going to
is
go
real.
back down, and that's another myth.
Yeah.
That all the other old school investors
Isn't
are used
beautiful.
to. What goes up must come down.
Must come down,
Yeah.
No, motherfucker. No, hello, motherfucker.
I feel like those old school those old school investors, you're talking about their mentality. It's just like my brother and my wife's brother. They're older guys, older than me even. They're all sitting there. I'm trying to tell them the XRP, and they're not listening. Oh, that's new stuff we can't get. They're waiting on the ETFs. That's all they're waiting on. The ETF. That's all they know.
That is
Yeah.
Somebody
That
Papa,
is bonkers.
Papa, this is the thing though.
Sorry, go ahead, Miles.
The people think so. This is the thing about crypto. People do not fucking understand whatsoever. Is that it's about utility, right? So if people are just investing in Bitcoin and all of a sudden it's fucking stagnant because there's no utility to it,
Right.
what's the fucking point? Versus
Right.
XRP and all this other thing that have utility that's not dependent on this simple factor. So now you have a way bigger utility run because of diminishing supply because it's actually being used. So it looks a way better investment rather than something just sitting there and being stagnant and doing jack shit, right? Just looking pretty like a pet rock.
You sold me, nerdy. You sold me. I'm gonna buy XRP.
Buy more XRP, Papa. Buy more XRP.
What
It's
did
just
Miles
financial
say?
advice.
for somebody else.
XLM. It's this weekend it went up to 9.5 to 1.
Damn.
Yeah.
What did Miles say? What were you saying, Miles?
Yeah, what are you saying, Mom?
Oh, I was going to jump in and we're talking about the education and how people think. It's a funny story. It's I'm not out of my try to make converts phase yet. So I was at work and don't just ridicule me later. Like, don't ridicule me now. But I was telling people, and I did this as many times as I could. I said, if you download Uphold, which is the one I'm comfortable with, it's like, I'll give you 2 free XRP. And I had people like, oh, I don't want to put in my social security number. It's scary. I'm like, everybody's got your social security number. The phone company has it. The water company has it. Your cable company has it. Your credit card company has
Everyone has it.
You won't. I was like, I'm throwing money on the ground here, people. And there's some people that wouldn't, one reason. And I was trying to talk to some other people and they're like, yeah, I'm telling them 2 times, 2X means double. And I was like, and they're like, oh, like that's like 200%. Like, okay. I'm like, well, what's your stocks and stuff, your retirement? Well, I don't know. It's like, okay, well, let's say it made 20%. My stock guys never said, hey, you made 20% this year. It's like, oh, let's say it makes 20%. I'm talking 200%.
Mm-hmm.
And that's, just trying to talk. They don't know what a 2X is. They don't know what their retirement made. Oh yeah, I've got some money here. They don't track. Most people don't know what they have. Don't care, I guess.
Yeah. The crazy part is, Miles, is that there's gonna come a point in time where there's gonna be a base. And what do I mean by that? I mean that eventually there's gonna come a point in time where all this stuff is over, which is probably gonna be really soon. ETFs are gonna start coming out, which they already have, but they're gonna come out some more, right? And what's gonna happen is that ETFs basically I think of them as escrows more than anything, right? Because that's really was technically what it is. It's kind of like a private escrow. Is that you have private institutions that are buying up XRP. They're not using it, right? They're not using it for for the utility portion. They're just using it for the financial portion, and then creating shares based off of it, right? There's like a ratio that there's like a formula that they go off of. But basically, like right now, like I think it was like iTrust Capital is like they hold for 22 Bitcoin equals to 40,000 shares, some shit like that. So you're gonna have this ratio going on, and you can have these people that are just buying up XRP so they can offer more shares or whatever. But that's just gonna be stagnant. That's not gonna move. But then you're gonna have the other side where you have the stable coin and the utility portion coming in, and then you have a diminishing supply. So everyone who is selling it to somebody, and the reason why I'm saying this because of what Duel said is he's exactly right. Is eventually what's gonna happen is that you're gonna sell, right? You're gonna sell at $10, $20, whatever, but you're never gonna get it back. Like you'll get your fiat, you'll give it your fucking fiat, right? Even like if you look a lot of custodies, that's the reason why I made that post, is a lot of custodies, you custody with them, but the insurance is not based off the crypto. The insurance is based off of the fiat evaluation of the crypto. So if you go to a custodial person and you say, hey, Mr. Institution, here's my XRP because I don't know what the hell I'm doing, hold it for me. They're like, okay, we'll hold it for you, we got your back, but guess what, if anything happens, hey, can I have my XRP back? No, but it was worth X amount of dollars during that point in time that this happened, so we'll give you these dollars. What the hell are you gonna do then? You just lost all your XRP, bro.
You are SOL right there.
Right, you lost your leverage. That's your XRP's your leverage.
Yeah, so it's gonna come to a point in time where XRP is gonna be the most scarce, valuable asset on this fucking planet because of its utility and because of what people can do with it.
Isn't that exactly what happened in Japan 10 years ago?
It's master collateral.
Exchange shut down, and the people just got their money back, but they got their fiat back.
They got their fiat back.
They had it.
Yep,
at the
exactly.
price they didn't even get their gains.
That's whack.
Exactly.
That's some bullshit.
It is some bullshit. Welcome to the world, bro.
Are you talking about Mount Gox? Isn't that what happened there?
Yep.
Look it up, fucking link too, bro. Right now, we're going through it now.
That's too close to home, nerdy.
I'm just saying it happened again. It'll keep happening.
Deaton quizzed
hit that one, nerdy.
Says it's safe. Deaton says the shit's locked down. It's there. So, I mean, nothing I can do about it at this point.
Ooh, Dark Space. Miles, let me answer Dark Space questions real quick.
Go.
Here's the thing about an XRP Ledger account. As long as you have the keys to that account, you can do whatever the fuck you want with it. But there is a gap in the industry where let's just say you want to use your Decent wallet to do things. I think the only way you can do it right now is through XRP Toolkit, if I'm not mistaken. But XRP Toolkit, I think, only supports Ledger and a few other devices. You can try doing it through Wallet Connect. I don't know if Wallet Connect will work or not. It might work, but other than that, you would have to do it on the device. But I don't know if it'll show. And that's another thing, is that if there's a sub token on the network and Decent Wallet hasn't applied it or made it available on their side of the platform, then it won't be there, but it'll still be in your wallet. So if you go look on your address, or you type your address into, like BitHop or whatever, you'll see the token, but it won't show on the wallet. So I hope that answers your question.
Nerdy, you just mentioned Ledger. Is it time to come off the nanos? I got to know nano.
I believe so.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe so. We had the conversation earlier, and I don't really think you can you still use it, but if you want to add more tokens and stuff like that, I think it's time to switch.
We gotta look at it. Why risk it?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Easy enough.
It's
Just
just
like Papa store, you get afraid to touch it anymore. It's like I know
No
where
shit.
it is. It's on somewhere. I don't want to like turn it onto the internet anymore. It's like I don't even want to connect my shit.
I'm spooked. I'm spooked like a gunshot dog.
Yeah, I pulled out my decent last night, which I trusted up implicitly, because of you all and what I've done. And it's so convenient and stuff, and it's like, okay, I'll open it up and try to move a little stuff around.
Vic Gear.
Decent's getting the crap from Ledger in my head, Like,
Yeah.
1618.
Thank you, Vic.
Super cash out. Thank you, Vic. Nina Blossom.
Nina.
$8 cash out. Appreciate you, Nina. Your rub is in the mail. You got a little rub-a-dub. On the way.
So, question, you guys. I'm gonna be controversial here. Why do you guys like Decent so much?
The amount of tokens it supports and the usability of it.
I don't know about usability, but I do know about the token part.
You don't think it's easy to use?
Nah, I'm in IT and I do IT for a living, and I'm like, a normal user ain't gonna get this. And then I went ahead and brought in the card also, and I'm like, they're not gonna get this either.
Okay. From an IT standpoint, I get you. I totally agree with you because most of it, 90% of our job is fucking user error. So 100% agree with you on that. And that's why I believe for a large majority of people, Tangent Card would be the best solution for them because it's really fucking simple. But yeah, I agree with you 100%. Yeah.
Don't you think 100%. That's why you're going to be richer than the people that aren't doing it right now? So when it's available and it's easy,
right?
I mean, any fucking grandmas are going to be fucking putting shit on old storage devices, right? I do when it's easy and it's just dumbed down, you know what I'm saying? But there's a reason why it's not that easy.
I don't think,
and it is sort of easy still.
I don't think cold storage will necessarily be a big thing. I think what the sheep are going to do is just trust banks
and exchanges,
like they trust them now. No, the banks will be the exchanges. I think.
Yeah. Well, you seen what Circle did, right?
Or cold storage will be swallowed up by bigger companies.
Will they trust Nerdy's solution that he's working on?
What you got there, Nerdy? What you got?
I'm not telling.
Don't hold
on now.
It is a solution. We'll see.
You can trust us, Nerdy. It's just the 6 of us.
We'll see. Connect your wallet. Let's see. We'll see. Hold on.
Sean,
I finally got it to this point. Yesterday because it was a fucking pain in the ass. But look, see.
How can I back that project?
Yeah, can I get a percentage? You selling shares in your company?
How can I back that project? Come on.
How many XRPs per share?
No, it's my company. It's a private company. Fuck off.
Greedy.
My money.
Hey, I got a good story for you this weekend. You know how techie I am. Just got my first cell phone 4 months ago. This weekend we go get Mama a cell phone, her first one. And I have to teach her, and she's on the equivalent of me being too nerd to me. Yeah, now I've got to teach her. Oh, yeah, we're in trouble.
Spreading the word, Papa.
But you're spreading the word. That's all that matters, Papa.
Well, that's the thing for the newbies. The best thing to say is just you're not going to be able to transact with this. Meaning when we pop, here's your cold storage, or let's say here's your Zaman. Okay, you got all your seed words. Okay, don't ever let those see the light of day,
right?
And never lose them. And then plus that extra cell phone you're holding your Zaman on. That's the best way to do it. Is make them do it on a junk drawer phone, and put the phone with the fucking seed words. And I know they say separate your cold wallet from your seed words, but put that shit in your safe and just let it sit.
Mm-hmm.
And then, but tell them, hey, you're never going to be able to transact with this. There's no off ramp ready for you or anything. You just have these in cold storage. And then when it comes time, you'll know what to do because the banks will start offering.
And Tangent's legit, Rich and More. I don't have a Tangent yet, but Tangent's up there, man.
I threw all the boys on Tangent. They get it. It's easy. And then I gave one of the ones that wants to learn more a Decent, so he'll have a free one, so he can play with it and learn.
Nice. Tangent got this deal going on. I think it's like $113 or $15. You get 2 cards in a ring. Really fucking solid as.
Shout out to Bagman when he had Tangent link on. That was me.
Oh, you got one?
Yeah.
Sick. How you like it?
Yeah, definitely. I got a Tangem, an Arculus, a decent.
Nice. It works
I'm
just
not
like the
too
card.
fond about ledgers.
Yeah, a lot of people aren't, bro. A lot of people are really skeptical around ledgers, but I'm a fanboy, so I promote the fuck out of their shit.
Savage. When the Tangem comes and it's legit, how is it packaged?
It is
Mine came in
packaged
like a brown envelope, and I'm like, that.
No, that ain't it.
Okay.
You think that ain't it?
Like,
That's the wrong
anything
one.
on it.
A greasy brown envelope
Cards already
from
scratched up.
Shenzhen.
I thought it was on the right website.
Fucking Nigeria from a fucking prince.
Shenzhen district. Yeah.
No,
I got scammed by a Nigerian
I bought a
prince when I was
handful
younger.
of Tangem cards, a handful. Gave them to the boys. I didn't even let them purchase them, just so I can spread the word.
Does it come in a box? What's it look like when you open it?
It's basically clean. You have the welcome little typo demo right there, right on top of the card. And the cards are brand spanking new, fresh and clean. Smells like a new car smell.
So fresh and so clean.
Comes in a box, I guess, wrapped up or something.
Yeah, let me go find it.
Ain't
I gotta break out the
nobody
safe.
don't ask me.
Fresh and so clean.
Do it, bro.
Man,
Really hit this.
colder than a polar bear's toenail. Oh hell. That's my favorite line. That shit is so crazy. I'm colder than a polar bear's toenail. Holy
So,
fuck. You know how cold
here's
you
your-
gotta be?
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
okay.
Richard Moore, bro, you could do Elapal.
Yeah, that's dope.
You could do Elapal or SafePal. Elapal, SafePal, those are air gapped. Problem is those have batteries in them. So if you let them sit in your safe for years, they probably will hold a charge. Or worst case, you have to plug them in and keep them plugged in as you use them. Because SafePal is QR codes. Elapal is also QR codes, right?
Yeah.
Right, Buster?
Completely air gapped.
Yeah.
You sign
So the
transaction
Yeah.
by scanning. You use the device to scan a QR code on your phone. Then you use your phone to scan the device QR code, and that's how it's air gapped.
So here's a big question.
But as far as battery life, I would just say Tangem, Elapal, Decent, SafePal are probably the top basic four.
Yeah.
Right. And then you get into some other ones that I don't know much about, the Keystone and all this other shit. But
Well, here's the thing, though. He wants to let it sit in his
Elapal
safe for
battery
years.
life, Elapal, you can't fuck with Elapal's battery
Yeah, you can.
life. You could,
Yeah, you can.
What?
Really?
This stacks hasn't been charged since I got it. It's been
the
months.
Stacks?
Because
It's
it
been
runs
fucking-
on like crystal
much is the
liquid
stack?
LCD, right?
Stacks
It's
is like
black and white.
$400, $450. This,
That
I
that
haven't charged this
display
shit.
doesn't take any fucking power.
Like, hold on.
It's like
I'll show you the
liquid
battery.
crystal display, right?
Yeah. Look at the battery power. It's still fucking fully charged. That shit is full 100% battery. Fully
Right. Because that
charged.
display isn't taking up a lot of power because it's that old school like watch.
Yeah,
battery.
it's an e-ink. It's an
That
e-ink
watch-
display.
Yeah.
I
So-
fucking
I
love
would
this
buy-
thing.
But
This is
let's
the
go
best
back
wallet
to
ever. This is
Hold
worth
on,
the
let's
money.
go-
Really?
Right,
the
right, right.
Keystone?
No, this is the stacks. This
So
is
let's
worth
go
the
back to
fucking money, bro.
Tangem. Let's go back to Tangem. Tangem is NFC. So Moore, whatever your fucking first name was, Richard Moore, I don't. Okay, let me ask a question to the nerd guys. Is NFC protected by RFID pouches or bags? That's a question.
Anything
No.
you put in a bag
Because
that's
RF is radio frequency.
Right.
NFC isn't necessarily radio frequency. Is
it's
it?
just communication, but it's
It's still
microwaves.
communication.
So
it's
do Faraday bags protect NFC cards?
Yes, and
Yes.
the Faraday bag blocks
Okay,
any
so
kind
then
of,
that
any kind
means
of
he could-
connection.
So Tangem in a Faraday bag in your safe.
With
That's
the
your
gold.
fucking answer.
That's your
Yeah,
get
you
up
can
and
do
go
that.
bag.
Yeah.
That's your go bag. That's your years long sitting in the safe go bag, Richard
In a
Moore.
Ziploc. In a
In a
Ziploc first.
Oh,
If
watch
you
out
guys-
for the microplastic.
Well, honestly, if you guys are really fucking paranoid and you guys really want to go on some shit,
Well,
because
Richard Moore was fucking
check this out.
paranoid. He was
They
asking a question.
they sell. You can buy like Faraday paint, and you can
Yeah.
paint it on fucking anything. You can paint it on your wallet. You can paint it on the insides of your wallet and leave it in there, let it dry, and then boom, you got a Faraday wallet.
Stack or flex, nerdy.
Stacks, boy.
All right. Hey, Zebekian, I just want to know: Are you buying these tangent cards by the case or what, man?
Yeah. No, like I said, it's not about the monetary value. It's about the word you spread and the impact you leave behind.
Yeah. Boom.
And can you put me on your boys list? Because you treat them boys right. You treat them boys right, man.
Papa's the number one boy, bro. Let's go.
How is
Marcus goes, we need to talk spare phone. That's a poor man's cold wallet, is your extra phone.
Yeah.
That's what people don't realize. But it's got all the fucking vulnerabilities, which is Bluetooth and, all Wi-Fi and all that shit. Yep. But here's the kicker. If you throw it in your safe, you turn all the shit off on it, that's a cold wallet. A PoFolk cold wallet. So it'll do the trick. Essentially a hot wallet app on your phone that doesn't hit anything but Wi-Fi when you do transactions.
Hey, where the fuck is Fuma?
I don't know, bro. He's probably sleeping.
Acting like he works all night.
He's in the East, so it's probably like 10:30 right now. He's probably tired.
Yeah. Get you some of these. You got to get a spare one. This is old school. You guys don't even know this is a V20. This is an LG V20. This is hella fucking old, bro. You know why I got an old ass phone? Because it has none of the new shit that I have to fucking worry about. If you're a tech person, you know that shit, right? Old things are good because when they end support, guess what? You can't fuck with me. There's no support. So I have an old ass Android phone for a reason. Same. And then I have, the
trackable Apple.
The trackable Apple, right? Like you gotta have but honestly, I have protection on. So I have YubiKey. I have YubiKey in my ledger that is securing my phone and all my accounts, all my iCloud accounts. So
nice.
Fuck you, hackers.
You're gonna have to walk me through that YubiKey. You keep saying that, nerdy. I need to know what the YubiKey is.
Yeah, YubiKey is basically an encryption key. It's a security key. It's classified as a security key. So a security key is basically it's a physical form of authentication, meaning that you have to physically put it in the device and press the button. That's what it is. So it looks like this. So this one it plugs into there's an older USB port, and it lights up, and you literally have to press this button to verify.
How do you link that to your wallets and stuff, though? I mean, into your phone. You're saying secure your phone and everything.
Yeah, so this one is also NFC. So this is the YubiKey NFC one. So it's NFC and the Type A, and I just tap it, and it's secured. So when you secure any kind of accounts with security keys, you have to have two keys. You have a backup key and then the actual key that you use, and then store your backup key somewhere safe, obviously, and then you can have a regular key on your chain or whatever, and then tap, and then it's open. So wherever I go, and let's just say I have a new phone or I log into a new account or whatever, I use my YubiKey or my ledger to verify my email addresses or whatever, and I put in my password, and it says, hey, a security key, input your security key, and then boom. Or I just use what you call this, fucking finger ID, the touch ID or the pass key. The pass key is beautiful. Like this is the reason why I bought an Apple ecosystem, was because of the pass key. Makes everything super fucking simple.
Yep.
But
I even had that attached to my Coinbase and shit.
Bro, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Y'all make it sound so simple, but you're hurting my head again.
It is. It's so simple. It's very, very simple.
It's just getting in there and doing it, Papa.
It's so simple.
It's getting in there doing it.
That's just the time warp.
Yeah. But you guys have to a lot of people that are watching, and they're not really utilizing their wallets like you're supposed to. So everything I told you can do with any of these wallets. So I have this wallet has secured accounts on it. My Ledger wallet has secured accounts on it. This has secured accounts on it. So you can have, just because you have a hardware device, but it's technically a security key that you can use to secure your account. So use these things fucking rightly, and then you won't have to worry about being fucking hacked or receiving a email like Bubba did about fucking Ledger and trying to recover your shit. Go ahead.
I just think those YubiKeys are going to be the wave of the future coming soon.
Tandem card, bro.
Et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, so I think the problem with YubiKeys is the recovery portion, is the secret key. So the secret key is the words or whatever. But I think that's where Tangent comes in, and Tangent fucking, you don't even need to worry about that. Tap, backup key, tap, boom. Don't even worry about nothing. Simple as fuck. I think Tangent carves out the feature of everything. To be honest,
Related to Tangent?
I won't, because think about it. Your bank card already has that ability, right? Technically. So if your banking provider or your banking institution said, hey, we're not going to incorporate a crypto wallet portion on the app, and you can tap your debit card to do the same thing. Well, guess what? It's the same fucking shit. So that's what I believe we're going to.
Hi, Laura. I agree.
Hi, Laura.
Hi, Laura.
Is Zum related to Tangent?
Is Zum related to Tangent? No, Tangent is its own company, and then Zum or Zaman or Zaman, they're part of XRP Labs, which creates the app. But it's just Tangent is just a solution that they use.
Now, is there better YubiKeys than others? Is there,
No, they're all the fucking same shit. Depends.
Where you get them? Best Buy?
Yeah, you get it from Best Buy. You get walk into Best Buy, buy it from there, buy it on Amazon, whatever. But
just don't buy an open package deal.
Yeah, don't buy an open package, and make sure. And if you get it online, make sure you get it from the actual website. And but you can get it from Best Buy. That'll probably be your best bet, to be honest.
Just do it.
Just what I needed. Just what I need. Another damn project.
Hey, you have my number now, so feel free to call me or text me, and I got you. I'll help you out. Don't even worry about it.
I appreciate it, brother.
No problem.
Can you? My old ass needs some help.
I got you, Papa. Don't even trip. Then we got fucking Zohan gonna take over fucking New York. Fuck New York. New York's done.
What a psyop, dude! Like
New York is fucking
90,
done. New York, you dumb
99% of
motherfuckers,
New York,
bro.
99% of New Yorkers would just chop that guy's fucking nuts off, dude.
What the fuck happened in New York? In New York, now you know how we feel in California. Fucking
been compromised.
State hate, fucking taken by hostage. The fucking we're all hostage. We're not
The
even.
people
We're not
had
even
nothing
fucking,
to do with that. That was just a planted fucking actor politician. That
Part of the show. Part of the show.
Part of the show.
Fucking
all it is, it's just part of the
have
show.
this motherfucker in there as a mayor. Like, what the fuck, bro? You guys are retarded. I guess
Trump's going to use him beat him like a wet noodle.
Well, that fucking the big beautiful bill pass. If the big beautiful bill pass, the birthright shit happens.
Wait, it passed? I thought I had to go back to the house.
No, it fucking passed, bro. It passed.
Well, it does have to go back to the
It
house.
has to go back to the house.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, let that shit go back to the house and let it pass and let fucking
Not
Zohan
even.
and
They need to throw
Omar
back
and-
in. I hate
and
to say
Talib,
this, but
whatever
they
the
need,
fuck these people
this
are.
has nothing to do
Fuck
with
outta
crypto,
here.
but they need to throw back in the Hearing Act
Yeah.
for silencers and the NFA.
Bro, if you're anti-American, get the fuck out of here. What are you doing in our government? What are you doing as a representation of the people? Fuck you.
Well, you can bet there's going to be some drama when it goes back to the house for a minute.
Yeah, there is. You're going
Let
to
it.
see it fly.
Let it do whatever the fuck it needs to do. Bro. We can't be a fucking sanctuary country. This is not like we're not a fucking YMCA. Like for real. Like this is not a charity, bro. Like what the fuck? Let's not become an EU or a fucking a UK because they're fucked right now. Have you seen France? Has anyone seen France lately?
Or London.
Holy shit. Yeah, let's not do that.
I wonder what it'll
We-
take. I wonder what it'll take.
I don't know. Something needs to happen, bro. Because this shit. No one's talking about all the churches that are being burnt down. No one talks about how there was the bishop or those kids at this. I think it was in Israel or Gaza or some shit somewhere over there. Some motherfuckers blew up a church, and there was like 30 people that died and like hella kids that passed away and shit. No one talks about that shit. Oh, it's in Africa or something like that. But like, yeah, bro, Christians are being fucking hunted down right now, and there's literally no news about it. It's fucking wild. It's the wildest.
I wish they motherfucking would.
Bro, this is why they don't start that shit over here, because
I wish they motherfucking would.
It's not gonna happen here. It's not gonna fucking roll. That's why they try to do. That's why California tried to do all the fucking the magazine ban and all this bullshit, and they didn't fucking go through.
Well, you take that slide, right, Nerdy, and then you look at Arizona when they try to do the protest. There was really no protest.
There's no protest.
There's no fuck around and find out over here.
You see Florida? No one is in the middle of the street protesting. They're on the sidewalk.
You're gonna get run over. All splattered lives matter.
All splattered lives matter. That shit is hilarious. That shit is fucking hilarious.
The part I like is Montana didn't even have to address the issue. It's just common damn sense. We're gonna run over your ass.
That's
you
it.
fucking run your ass up and get back off the road.
And then shoot you.
What the fuck are you doing,
It's not this hard, people.
Well, first of all, no one gives a fuck what you have to say. Second of all, we all got shit to do. And third of all, just go over there, bro. Just fucking go over there. Leave us the
Just
fuck
go to
alone.
Canada, please.
Yeah, just do that shit on that side. Fuck me. Yeah.
Oh man.
Ooh-wee.
I hope shit changes, man. We got rid of US aid. I hope we get rid of IRS next. I hope we start getting rid of all these fucking commie fucking institutions, all these Nazi fucking institutions. Fuck them all. It's fucking Soviet Union bullshit.
For the IRS and everything's on blockchain and they can just look and
Right.
see.
Yeah,
Right.
happy fucking Canada Day, you fucking communist.
Fucking cool.
Everyone besides Alberta.
Right? Alberta wants out.
All the provinces besides Alberta. You fucking commies.
Alberta says, I want out of this shit.
Yeah, Alberta's like, nah, we'll become a 51st state.
Yeah,
What's up,
we're
bro?
happy.
They're going to join North California.
They're going to become part of Idaho. It's going to be North Idaho. Fucking hilarious.
Down their pennies.
Bro, something's about to go down. You know what I mean?
I hope something happens. I hope we start drilling our own oil. There's no reason why. You guys remember fucking 64 cents, 58 cents gas? You remember 34-cent gas? I remember that shit. I remember that shit clear as day.
Ooh,
Yeah. You remember 5 and 10 cents gas?
No, I wasn't born.
You don't remember 5 and 10 cent gas?
I wasn't born. I was able to see 34. That was the lowest I've ever
What
seen.
about 50-cent bread?
They
Or
could lower
80
the
cent
price
bread.
by over
Is it
$1.
80 cent
just
bread?
by
Let's go.
taking
80
the
cent,
tax
bro.
80 cent.
The Wonder Bread.
taxes.
The Wonder
The
Bread.
Wonder Bread from the gas station. Couple cents, 50 cents, 80 cents. Fuck yeah.
Gas
My grandma used to
prices
tell me all the
mostly
I
time.
remember 1 pound fish.
Come on, ladies. Come on, ladies. Please.
Oh my gosh. It's the clowniest.
Shit.
Beep beep. Welcome to clown world.
Hold on. Let me get it.
Hey, whatever happened to yeah, did what happened to Lahaina? Anyone ever rebuild Lahaina yet? Did Flint ever get clean water?
Nope.
Did they ever rebuild fucking Vegas?
Hey, so what is the story with Vegas? What you guys think about Vegas?
Fuck me.
You're
What are you talking
gonna.
about?
This is gonna be controversial. I can't wait.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the mass shooting.
Which one?
Yeah, which
Yeah,
one?
what the
The
fuck are
most
you
recent
talking-
one.
Oh, there's a recent one, huh?
There's a recent one?
Yeah.
Are you talking
that was
about-
the one on Fremont Street, right? Is that
Yeah.
the one you meant talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
Yeah.
I thought the Idaho one was the most recent mass shooting.
Well, that
When they
well,
shot the firefighters.
Yeah, they shot 2 people there where they lit the fire and then staged it.
Yeah.
Fucking wild.
Okay,
Unreal.
so what's up about Vegas? What are you gonna say?
Tony.
No.
Yeah.
I was actually referring to the Harvest 91, 99. I can't remember what it was.
Oh, you're talking about the original, the country Vegas shooting.
Yeah,
The country
that one.
concert.
That one. That
Yeah.
psyop.
Oh,
That
that
was,
was assassination of the
That was-
Arabian
yeah.
guy.
Alaweed
Yeah.
or something was trying to
Yes.
assassinate
Yeah,
Trump
yeah,
or
yeah.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, that one. That was
Yeah.
the one they tried to get rid of. Was it a Ben Salman's dad or some shit?
Yeah.
Right? Or his uncle or some shit. They tried to get rid of his ass. Just
That
fucking
is
wild.
that is correct. It's the only reason I
Since
bring that
then,
up.
Alaweed got murdered, and then
Yep.
they made Ben Salman the fucking prince of the world,
Yep.
and now we're all good.
Most people don't even know that. Most people think it just so happened at a concert.
And now him and Trump are bromancing.
Right.
Well,
Salman
well,
and
not just
fucking Trump
bromancing. He is basically his representative, right?
Yep.
Like he's literally going to country and be like, "Hey, motherfucker."
Yeah, I remember
Listen
when
here,
he was bringing the fucking notebooks to everybody. Him and Salmon
Like,
toured the world.
He was like, "Look, you need fucking energy, motherfucker. You're buying that shit from me.
Yep.
And you're gonna buy it in dollars."
The old school Q narrative was that it was like Bonfire Guy used to talk about it, how they used to go around the world, Ben Salmon and Trump, and they had notebooks, and they was like, "Here, we got all the dirt on you. The notebook for the dirt. Yeah, and you better fucking join this whole new plan, or we're gonna kill you, or whatever." You know.
No, it wasn't kill. It wasn't kill. It was expose. They didn't want to kill nobody. They wanted to expose people, and they gave people 3 options. They're like, "Hey, work with us. Admit what you did. Work with us, and we'll give you a plea, or we'll get you. We'll save your reputation." Basically, what they're saying, we'll save your reputation. You won't go out like that so bad. The second one is we'll expose your ass if you don't fucking comply, and you're still going down. And the third one was a military tribunals. We're just gonna fucking shoot you. Fuck you, and we'll just destroy your name. Fuck you, little.
And you're signing up to the RippleNet.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah. And that's exactly what's been going down. To be honest, we've been watching.
Well, remember Trump's first term, he came over here and he went to every Silicon Valley company and went, "This is the rules.
Yeah.
This is the rules." Because he's got stock in every one of them. He's a major stockholder in all of them. This is the way it's going to be.
Well, it's more than that. It's like, fuck. So what Trump did and how the world worked before is that if you look at the Slovakian slave trade and all that shit was like European slave trade where they trade like Irish people and Slovakians and shit like that. That was way back then, and that there Europe had a really they had a deal with the Arabs and the Arab slave trade, and then the Dutch or the Portuguese or something like that. There was also a deal there. And the French came in and all that. And then that's basically what became the first stock market, which was the East Indian Company. And they were buying and selling slaves and trading spices. And that's what became the system that we have today, literally. And then you had basically there was that's all like royal and families and all that shit, which is owned by the Catholic Church, right? Because the Catholic Church was basically the head of all of that shit. And that's why having an American Pope was such a big fucking deal, because it's basically like, hey, no, we own this shit from top down. And that's why Trump was walking in front of the Queen, the sword dance, because the Ottoman Empire and the Arab, basically all that stuff surrendered. And now you're basically seeing is like, that's why he said, fuck Israel and fuck Iran. You know, you guys need to cut this out. And then he's trying to figure all this shit out. It's basically, we're basically king of the world at this point, and now you're seeing old crown institutions that are dissolving, like the USA and probably IRS next. I wouldn't doubt like the Fed and the stable coin stuff is happening with there. If you look at all the bills, it's about treasuries and how stable coins fit in the picture, and we move away from the Belgium messaging system of SWIFT. We have nothing to do with Europe, nothing to do with the Catholic Church, nothing to do with any of that shit. Bringing power back to the people and have this system where everyone can transact, but at the same time brings gold convertibility back, which goes with constitutional republic, which is sovereign money, which Judy Sheldon's proposal does that. And then you have stable coins, which basically the new system, and Ripple being an American company brings everything back in America. So it's like you basically have like America basically saying, hey, you know what, this is our next 1,000 years of reign, and you guys can just sit back and watch. And that's why everything's been going down.
Dark Space, XRP, bro, when Hulk Hogan Pope. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah,
President Camacho, 5-time SmackDown champion.
What's your question, Miles?
Okay. Is BlackRock the new East India Company, or is Ripple going to be the new East India Company?
Ripple is basically the new Fed. The same relationship that we had with a private company with the government is the same relationship that we have with Ripple and the Treasury.
So BlackRock's going to be East India.
Yeah. BlackRock is East India.
Well, I didn't know if Ripple planned to supplant them. Ripple's just going to take over the government money part.
Yeah,
basically.
But yeah, you're 100% correct. Is that the East Indian Company is turning into corporations that own everything? But yeah, technically yes.
Hey, Duel.
Duel.
What's up, you sexy beasts?
So
yeah.
Come on.
You still on that vibrator there, kid?
Dude, that vibration thing, all my names popped up. But yeah, that's what I was standing on watching the stream earlier. My whole body was vibrating. I figured you guys didn't want to see that shit. So
he couldn't afford to live in Chinese.
I took mine for a ride last night.
Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, man, that thing,
it works
all day, and then you hop on that thing for 10 to 15 minutes, gets the blood flowing in your legs. It feels fantastic.
Duel, I wanted to send you this video. Go ahead, Papa. I'm sorry. Go
ahead. Hey, Duel, try this. Get you a pillow and put it on there and lay on it. Anywhere you're hurting.
Yeah.
Oh, it works. It's like having your own private masseuse without having to pay.
Nice.
The chart that's on the wall next to my 2 windows there has got all the different things you can do on it. One of them is lay down on it, sit on it, and tells you what speed to put it on, and it's pretty cool, man.
Turn into a Howard Stern show.
Yeah, dude, it's literally the singing, for sure. You just grind on that thing until it's all good.
Can you Bluetooth?
Mine's only got one speed, 99.
Yeah, dude, that's what I do find though, Papa, that if you set it at a lower speed, it has a different effect because the muscles are being, they're not like really, really vibrating, but they're shaking and they move. Like I feel like it gets right around 70s pretty good too to loosen up my legs.
You just got you a big electric Tibetan bowl. That's all you do.
All it is. But like if I'm sitting on it, I'll put my nutsack on it and put it. Sure, dude. 99's the 99.
You see Marcus knows.
Savage, Duel.
Hey, Duel, I was watching this shit on Facebook, bro, and I sent it to Buster, bro. So it hella reminded me of you. So there's this guy who was talking about how he's dated this girl. The girl was telling him to go deeper and deeper, and he was like, I'm all the way in. And he was like, I ran out of pee-pee. It fucking reminded me of some shit that she would tell us.
Oh, dude, that. I always like whenever somebody says, "Are you in yet?" or whatever, like the car, whatever. Like, "Are you in yet?" And I always say, "Man, I hate it when they ask me." The worst.
Fucking hilarious.
Hey, Duel, I'm gonna send my wife over to you for about a week and let you teach her how to use her phone. Okay?
Dude, did you see my message? Do not call me.
Yeah.
I want to teach your wife how to use a cell phone, dude.
You have at her, man. Have at her.
Good luck for that, man. That's gonna be fun. So
yeah,
I'd rather teach my wife how to drive a manual transmission. That would be fun.
Fuck me. What a fucking clown world we live in, bro.
Top to bottom, left to right, inside out.
It's fucking stupid.
They got to keep everybody confused about everything at all times.
We need to change. We need to get that in AI, nerdy. Clown's world instead of the man's world. James Brown.
It's a clown's world.
No, tell XRP Bagman to do a mix on that one. That'd be good.
Little sample.
That would be good.
Hey, Duel.
Yo.
Duel, check this. Listen to this one, all right? This remind me of some shit that you would say, bro.
All right.
It's fucking, I was dying. I was fucking dying. Zabek, you're gonna like this one.
Giving her head. What do you do?
Hold on. Let me rewind it real quick.
Stick my finger in. What's the leading reply? Stick my finger in up and say, "Hush, little fella, you're next." Reply, Jesus.
What are you doing? What's
right,
happening?
Listen, okay. So he had his joke, right? Is like the comment goes. The comment goes, if your girl farts while you're giving her head, what do you do, right?
What do you do? Reply. Stick my finger in up and say, "Hush, little fella, you're next."
Dude.
Reply.
Oh boy.
Hilarious.
Oh boy.
Hilarious.
Oh boy.
We're gonna get this one on.
It's night time.
Hush, little fella.
What's one thing life taught you? If you take your top lip and connect it to your bottom lip, you will shut the fuck up. Sometimes shutting the fuck up is the best thing you can do. What's one thing life taught you? If you take your top lip and connect it to your bottom lip, you will shut the fuck up. Sometimes shutting the fuck up is the best thing you can do.
We got to get that one on, bro.
Oh, fuck me, bro. It's fucking hilarious.
I've been trying to teach my kids that lesson for years. They haven't learned it yet, but I probably haven't either. So It's like I'm leading by example. Yeah, that's a great lesson.
Oh shit!
Quit digging the hole.
Man.
That's beautiful.
Hope you guys like the show.
Yeah.
Fuck crypto.
It's
Fuck
fucking
crypto.
night time. Yeah.
It's fucking. We're gonna wrap it.
You talked about Grayscale getting that ETF approved for the combined ETF. You talked about that tonight.
Oh, dude, we were gonna go over fucking Link 2. I was waiting for Zerk and you to come in.
Yeah,
you
where's
guys
the
want to talk
fucking
about
Link
that?
2? Let's go.
You want to talk about Link 2?
No, I mean, I'm just glad that I didn't get involved in it, dude. Like,
It's fucking bad, bro.
does anybody else watch Alex Becker? Becker, he's a great dude. He's nuts, so right. Every time he's waving around his gold Desert Eagle, he's not wrong though. He literally is telling people after this cycle and you lock profits, don't be an idiot. Don't do anything with them. Keep them in stable coins. Don't stake them on some wild platform and that's not vetted. Like, just don't fuck it up. Basically, like what Paul says. Like, don't, guys. Whatever you do, do not do something that's not proven, that has no security, no insurance, nothing. Like I'm tempted to put up like millions of dollars on Uphold and stake RLUSD.
Don't do it.
Like, I'm not gonna, I mean, it's not worth it. Yeah, BitConnect. That's all I needed. And when I lost my Bitcoin on that was it for me. So just don't do something stupid, guys.
The good news is I didn't lose any XRP on Link 2. I just lost money I could have put into XRP on Link 2.
Yeah. And that's and again, like we cannot trust these unvetted, unregulated. Like,
I don't think you can trust the vetted ones.
Can't do it. Like, wait for regulation.
Wait.
Yes, Alex Becker is hella funny and honestly super successful. I mean, the dude is shitting money at this point. But yeah.
That's where we need to be at. I'm trying to be like that.
Yeah.
My trust level's a little low today.
Yeah. Dude.
It's all right, Papa. You've been through a ringer.
BitConnect was ridiculous, but Hashflare, that one, like I didn't lose much. I only lost like half a Bitcoin on that, but it was a cloud mining, Bitcoin mining site in 2018 where you deposited Bitcoin and they would give you a hash rate of your corresponding Bitcoin to mine more Bitcoin. So they had farms that they built out. And the whole site took in everybody's Bitcoin and you were mining and earning Bitcoin through their servers. So you didn't have to do the overhead. And then it just completely went poof. Gonzo. Gone.
Rug pull.
Imagine that.
What's this? Run it.
Mr. President, your beloved New York City may well be led by a communist soon, Zorhan Mandami, who in his nomination speech said he will defy ICE and will not allow ICE to arrest criminal aliens in New York City. Your message to communist Zorhan Mandami.
Well, then we'll have to arrest him.
Fuck out of here!
FOFA.
that guy.
FOFA.
Fuck
that
that guy.
You can't one up that guy.
Fucking God bless fucking Donald J. Trump. We fucking love you, bro.
Master troll.
I fucking love you. Best fucking president ever. Fuck
Ooh.
that guy.
I thought you liked that one, Nerdy.
Fuck yeah, bro. Let me tell you something about let me tell you, everyone in the Western world, okay? I have okay, let me tell you everyone on the Western hemisphere about something, okay? There's tribe wars, okay? Regional fucking tribe wars that are being migrated to this fucking side that we have nothing to do with at all. Let's not fucking do that. I'm just saying, it makes sense, right? Because if you look at other fucking places like Europe and all of that fucking region, that's exactly what happened there. How about we don't do that shit here? Because we like our fucking where we live, right? I'm telling you, this shit will never stop because it's been going on for ages and will keep going on for ages. The best thing we can do as a nation and as a whole is to say, fuck that. Completely. Fuck you. Fuck that. Fuck out of here. If you don't understand that shit, has nothing to do with being racist, has nothing to do with anything else, has everything to do with preserving what the fuck we have. If you don't understand that, you're a fucking clown. Go over there, go see over there, go fucking experience that shit, then come back and be like, maybe Nerdy's fucking right. I'm just saying. Bro. That's my spiel.
Go spend a year in a foreign country, you'll come back with a whole different attitude.
Yeah. I'll say
those
this shit.
dumbass protesters that went on a walk for Gaza.
Yeah,
I don't think they've even been returned yet.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, because they're not fucking with that shit. Don't be a liberal cuck, bro. These liberal assholes, they're retarded. They belong in a fucking insane asylum. Okay, we need to bring that shit back. To be honest, they're cuckoo. Fuck them.
It's a clown's world.
Yeah.
It's a clown. Oh, man.
They've been programmed.
Get on the
that
good
way.
book.
They've been programmed to be that way.
That's it.
They are programmed to be that way because they're fucking retarded.
They're programmed to be useful idiots, and that's what they are. They're fulfilling their programming.
Exactly.
Savage Miles nailed it.
Exactly. This whole inclusion, diversity, fucking no. That's a socialist. That's a communist fucking agenda, right? Like
Do they get a bonus?
Do they get a bonus? Everyone go listen to Edward Bernays. Listen to what the fuck he's saying, and then go listen to the Russian dude. I forgot his name. Listen to him because he was a student of Edward, and listen to the fuck what they say about what they call the public relations. Right? Takes 15 years to take over a nation, but it's through brainwashing, it's through normalization and inclusion, and all these fucking different psyop bullshit that you see right now. Right? Like all this shit you see on Disney. That's how it happens. Pay fucking attention. It's not none of this shit that we're going through is new. You open a book, you read a book, you see the same shit in there because it happened over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Like it's literally nothing is new. But yeah, that's it.
The Nazis went after the youth for a reason. You always have to go after the youth.
Just saying. You go after the young lamb, right?
Yeah, you go after. They're more easily impressionable.
Easy target.
They trust authority figures. They don't have the perspective to see that authority can be wrong and even evil.
Exactly. You can't have competing doctrines when both doctrines want to get rid of you and have them live it as your neighbor. That's fucking retarded.
Dude, your post on X about that was pretty good recently.
I mean, I'm just being honest. I mean, we have to be honest about this shit. We can't just cookie cutter this shit. And then when everything hits the fan, we're like, oh, how do we get here? Like, let's not do that. We can avoid that now by talking about it.
I think we're over that already.
Some people just don't get it yet.
Ooh-wee.
But yeah. Good night, everyone.
Hey, yo, Papa, what do we see tonight? What's the finale?
Papa's a pimp, man. Papa's getting shout out from the ladies and shit.
Yeah, Papa is a pimp.
Didn't even pull off the fucking gap.
Got his first must be that new look. You know, this new sexy look going on here.
That's just working.
The best
Yuri.
look.
Yep. There it is. Shout out to Mo Zerps. Smart
Yeah,
motherfucker.
he got your back,
right
bro.
there. Listen to him. He knows, bro. Just YouTube. You're on YouTube right now. Tap that in your search bar, and whenever we're done with this, just click fucking next. Just click search, and you'll watch all the videos. It's there. Thank you, Mo. Appreciate
Shut your
you.
mouth. Get Mo Zerps. Sit the fuck down.
Next week, I'm gonna try to have you a special Savage, something you like.
Right. Maybe I can
We'll
one up
try.
you.
Oh fuck yeah,
Go
the
for it.
Flow B, man. Get the Flow B with some blue
Dude, that's
blockers.
I'm about to join the
Fucking
call
be in
from
it
the
in a minute.
range.
That is hilarious.
The Flow B fool.
The Flow B.
Oh man.
Most people have no idea in the chat what the fuck that is.
No man.
It's a vacuum cleaner and a hair clipper
Yes,
connected.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You be the baddest motherfucker on
Nerdy,
earth.
yeah,
man.
you might be too young.
Cutting
too.
your hair with the Flow B with your blue blocker shades on.
It would literally like suck hair into the vacuum hose and then cut it at the same time. Not
That's dope.
something you want to stick your penis into, for sure.
So you can't use it on the
Unless you
pubes?
want to get circumcised.
He's like, the
Yeah.
instructions say, do not do that.
No manscaping with the Floby.
Yeah, that'd be bad, dude.
The Flowbee turns into a Blowbee.
I just laid on the
That's new marketing for the trans community.
I just laid on the back steps and let it roll right off the edge.
Nice.
I ain't paying for this yet.
I just did mine tonight before I got on.
Damn,
You took
looking
it
like fucking.
around your perimeter.
Damn, he went to a big level.
Damn, look like Mr. Clean.
No,
You
it's
said
not
spick
big.
level.
It's not big. It's a 0.
It is a 0. Okay, I can see the shade.
Yeah, I didn't pick it.
Damn, Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean, Mr.
Yeah.
I'm getting all pretty for Wendy tomorrow when she massages me. That's my 65.
I knew it. There's an agenda.
Shaved my asshole too. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh
Zerk.
shit. The chocolate star.
Squeaky clean, man. Squeaky clean.
Just in case the
Joel, you're so gay, bro.
Dude, you have no idea.
Swear to God, bro. You're fucking gay as fuck. Okay. We got one more share screen, man. You guys ready to run it?
Run it.
Hell yeah.
Blue blocker sunglasses. They're really different.
My name is Geek. I put them on as a shocker. Man, I love these blue blockers.
It's not like 3D, but it's got that effect where everything is so separated. They're great. Best sunglasses I ever owned. I've been telling everyone I know about these. Honest to goodness.
So there you have it, folks out there in TV land. Get you some glasses that sweep in the land. Remember what I said? Now I'm a hip hopper. Yeah. Go get you some blue blockers.
Blue blocker sunglasses are available at all Walgreens drugstores.
Oh
Fuck
snap.
Damn, old school.
Some of those Zerker babes had blue blockers on, right?
Yep.
That's right, man.
Yep. Well, shit. You want to call it a day or what?
Fun, bro.
Yeah, let's call it.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. Get some fucking Z's. Get some Z-Beck. Get some Zerps. Pack your bags because we about to go.
Not too
Keep your
late.
heads Keep your heads up. Fucking keep going.
Keep going.
You
I
want
wanna
to walk
play-
us out, Papa,
Hold
with
on.
some profound shit or what?
Hold on, I want to play a little clip real quick. Little song
We
clip.
ready?
Play it, bro.
We ready.
That is the shit.
Oh, the volume's still low. Here it is. You guys ready? Here it is. Here's a little sound clip. I've been waiting to play this.
Get into these bags, to the prize, headed to the golden age, don't get left behind. Bluminati wealth got Bluminati minds.
Ooh, time for the real video. Later.
Get into these bags, we done had lots of time. The Joker had his act, now it's our time to go and shine. Some of them still blind, still heavenly programmed minds. And hopefully when it happens and it goes, it's overnight. But regardless of what happens, the future's extra bright. Cause the SEC is cooked and no more Gary lies. Only thing that would top it is Deaton taking the prize. But the swamp super deep in the east, so no surprise. Cause the media, the news and the television, they lie. The sports is all rigged and the cartoons programming minds. But we turning a corner and we headed past the sky. But some say there's no space and it's all just AI. Trump pump coming, we gon' keep them rockets pumping. Trump pump coming, we gon' keep this thing pumping. Trump pump coming, we gon' keep them rockets pumping. Deep state was holding us back, but now we running. Trump pump coming, we gon' keep them rockets pumping. Trump pump coming, we gon' keep this thing pumping. Trump pump coming, we gon' keep them rockets pumping. Deep state was holding us back, but now we running. Bags on my mind all the time. Get into these bags, to the prize, headed to the golden age, don't get left behind. Bluminati wealth got Bluminati minds. Fudding, they keep on fudding, they fudding, but we kept buying and buying while they was crying and crying. Fudding, they keep on fudding, they fudding, but we keep buying. Bags on my mind all the time. Get into these bags, to the prize, headed to the golden age, don't get left behind. Bluminati wealth got Bluminati minds. So it begins bullish, we just getting started. Rockets pumping, flipping switches out of here, watch it rocket. We told you it was coming and there's nothing that can stop it. Portfolios popping, rich bitches getting them profits. On coffee time they going crazy and we extra bullish. Cause we been stuffing bags and stuffing them to the fullest. We stacking up them Zerpies, little clowns, don't be foolish. Christmas coming early, I guess you didn't hear them birdies. 10X and waving, ripping and leaving these little earthlings. Headed past the moon, past Elon, we passing Mars. XRP pumping, blasting up off the charts. XRP pumping, good gracious, passing the stars. Bags on my mind, all the time. Getting to these bags, to the prize. Headed to the golden age, don't get left behind. Bluminati wealth got Bluminati minds.
Fuck crypto.